So within Namaste, welcome to Sampurn Nari Talk. And today I will start my talk or this with a beautiful quote by Michelle Obama, which says, "There is no limit to what we as women can accomplish." So, with this quote, I welcome limitless woman who has achieved a lot in her field, Dr. Seema Negi. I welcome you all and welcome, Doctor. And let me introduce myself. I am Poonam Upadhyay, founder of Tathastu Holistic Health and co-founder of Sampurna Nari, where we work with women to uplift herself with full mind, where they can align their mind, body, and emotions together. So let me tell you all about a little brief about Dr. Seema. As I said, she is limitless because we have lots to share about her. But yeah, I will try to do it in a brief manner. So she is principal of Sanjeevani World School and director, and she is coordinator of SARC, National Regional Committee of Global Youth Parliament, and she has won prestigious award of Education Queen in the year AI 2018, role model, Miss Role Model in the year 2018, which is an exclusive region for educationists. And she is associated with many different educational field, which also includes sports academy, association for primary education and research, many social and educational organizations worldwide. She is the president of Wiki, and she is an eminent speaker, moderator, panelist at various conference, events, summits, and platforms. She Her work is recognized by World Book of Records UK on personal and professional category, and she is, with all that achievement, she is very humble and very grounded. So we welcome you all, Dr. Seema ji. Welcome to Sampurn Nari Talk.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Poonam. Good evening, everyone. Namaste. It's an honor. Sampurn Nari, the words itself gives so much of meaning because I feel each and every Nari is Sampurn in her own self. So I'm truly humble and honored to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's our pleasure, and we are really grateful you accepted our invitation, because women like you, they will inspire many other women who are around, and they want to come out of their cocoon or shell, but still struggling or thinking. So you are the inspiration for all of them. So we will be having some questions for you. So you can introduce yourself as I have introduced, but yes, I know you have more in your feather, in your cap.
Thank you, Poonam, though you have introduced me very well. But if somebody asks me to introduce myself, I always say there's hardly anything that ends with ing, which I have not experienced. Whether it's paragliding, parasailing, trekking, horse riding, rifle shooting, scuba diving, gliding, I have done for 3 years. So you name it, and I have done it. And I
Wow.
think that is what makes me who I am. And that is what, when you spoke about Sampurn Nari, I thought women are really limitless. There is nothing that we cannot do. And rightly said, we need to come out of our cocoon, because the moment we come out of our cocoon, we see that we are turning into beautiful butterflies with those beautiful colors, and the entire world wait for us to come out of that cocoon and become the butterfly. So that is what each and every woman needs to do. come out of that cocoon, break that shell. I know not easy. It's not easy. Always not easy. It takes a lot of time, lots of effort, but we have to come out of that, right? So this is me basically. That is how I love to introduce myself. That I take everything the way it comes. I go with the flow. I do prepare for things, but I always have plan B, C also, because life never gives us. I mean, the way we have planned, life never gives us the opportunity the way we have planned. We have to be ready for the change. So this is me. I spend a lot of my time with students, with old age home. We're doing a lot of societal work associated with Rotary. And I firmly believe in collaboration, because collaboration makes each one of us grow together.
Wow, absolutely true. Wow. So this is the other side, because as a woman who is into this education field, so we have a picture that she must be only into this category, and sports wise or the activities will be not that much. So this is the new side which we also came to know, and it is nice to know, because we feel कि अगर एक चीज कर ली तो दूसरी नहीं कर सकते. But yes, we all are capable of doing it, and you having so much responsibility, though you are enjoying it, so that is very much important. And like also experiencing what you feel you want to do. So wow, it's really nice. So and
Well,
now I
well,
as yeah, as want to go to your childhood, because you are doing so much, and like it's really pleasure when when we speak to someone and they are enjoying that passion and they are living their dreams. So, but somewhere how like, is there any childhood memories or any incident which you connect to it, which is like helping you today or helped you today to become what you are today?
Yes, Poonam, I basically come from a defense background. My dad is retired from Air Force. So it's like every 3 years we used to go to one new place, make new friends, adapt to new situation. So we were always ready for change. And I think this is one life experience which I have learned. And traveling always makes you the better person. So if suppose I was in Calcutta, I learned Bengali. I started speaking to my friends in Bengali. Then we moved to Delhi. So we learned something else. So what happens is when you travel across and when you meet new people, new culture, new perspective, everything comes. And those are my childhood memories from going packing and unpacking, to tell you very honestly, because by the time you make friends and after that you make your best friends, and the time has come that you have to move from that particular place and now look for new friends, because that time we did not have social media to stay connected. But that was again a challenge, and that challenge I think made me a better person to adapt to everything. And that is one memory I always carry in my heart and my mind, and that is what I like to tell to all my learners and children also: be ready for adaptation, be ready for change, because that is how life moves ahead.
Wow, very nice. Because that also, adjusting to new places and taking it positively and move ahead. That is also one thing which we should learn and understand, and how we can move forward with it. So very nice. And another question for you is, you have that passion to work in this field, and like with so much of responsibilities, like then too you are ready to collaborate, you are ready to live your passion. Like I think you enjoy it each and every minute. So how has this passion grown, how has this risen up till here? So who like how did it grow? You can tell, like what made you that passionate which you are today?
That's a lovely question, Poonam. I firmly believe I have a legacy to leave behind, and legacy in the form of successful students who are not just like academic genius, but someone who is ready for life. So they are the one who have a balanced IQ, EQ, SQ, EQ. They are the one who are the ideal citizens for any country. So that is one thing which makes me go ahead again and again and again. And every morning lives give me chance to touch so many lives, I am a teacher, I'm an educator. There are so many students whose life I touch every day. So if that passion will not be there in me, if I will not enjoy my work, how am I going to pass this to the generation whom I'm going to face in my school? So I think every morning the smiles of my students walking into school, these days definitely all virtual schools, but their smiles, the twinkle in their eyes, and their curiosity, I mean, their why questions, which sometimes we do not have the answer, that is what makes me passionate. I mean, if you go to a nursery class, you need to be as good as a nursery baby. When you come to the senior most class, you need to be as intellectual as the children are. And trust me, this generation is much more smarter than us. They are digital natives. We are still learning and mastering technology. So there is so much to learn from them. But one thing which I think keeps me going is the attitude of gratitude. I personally believe, I mean, and I personally do this thing. I bow down to each and every learner of mine. Every student is a teacher for us. We can learn from them. And the day we will open our vistas to learn from them, trust me, life will become much more beautiful. Otherwise, we will always carry that big baggage. Oh, I am the principal, I know everything. So that is how change happens, and that is what keeps me going, and that is what I'm passionate about, changing lives, and that is what I'm doing, I think.
Oh, that's really great. As a principal, when someone says like it's not about only education, we need to look about overall development. So the I can make out the kids or the students are really blessed because there are, you know, it's really something which we all look forward, and we also, as I have kids, so I always see where it's not only academically uh, good, but it's about overall development. So the kids must be really blessed to have principal and mentor like you, and also understanding each and every student's perspective. So that's really great. And now my another question is, see, this I know like you're doing so many roles, but I want to know how did you come up till here, and what were your struggles and challenges you faced in your journey?
So challenges were immense. I don't think any story is a fairy tale with no challenge. Even fairy tales have a lot of challenges. So there were many challenges. Challenges of being a principal at a very young age, and also dealing with the generation whom we really are not aware of, because generational disparity is one thing which I came to understand pretty late. And from that day, it became very important for me to empower all my teachers on generational disparity. We every year we have a workshop for that, and we understand which generation we are dealing with. So dealing with different generation, different mindset, different learning attitude, coming out from a set pattern of defense and army kind of discipline to the life which we usually call civilian life was again a challenge, because that is a mindset we follow. When we are in defense, we are very particular about discipline. I mean, if you ask me, till now in my life, I was never late anywhere. Whether it's virtual meeting, it's physical meeting, it's rain, it's hail, snowstorm. I mean, none of my schools ever got the opportunity to at least put a mark for me that I am late. I was never late in my life. So these are few of the things which sometimes were hurdles also. Hurdles because not everybody understands corporate life. So for them it was like, oh, she always want to come first, so she always show these kind of things. So I have seen many a times that it's females only who becomes our enemy. And I very openly say that if females will start collaborating with females, if females will be there as a strong backbone and support for other females, trust me, half of the problems that we are facing in our society right now will never happen. So females need to support females, and this is what actually I'm doing. I try to support each and every female because we need to be there. So I'm not telling not to support males or males do not support. They do that thing. But many of the time we feel that our own fraternity, our own tribe is not supporting us.
Wow, so true. And yes, wherever we can contribute, it's really important as a society how we give up, because our generation is watching us, how we act, how we do. So it's very much important, and we are glad to speak to someone who is so who understands, consciously is aware, and making others aware, and also helping them out. So it's really a pleasure, because there are women who are in at this stage, but they don't know how to come out, how to support. But at least that thing is also required from each and every individual, because as a society, it's our responsibility to give back. So even doing that part is something is really great. So that's really nice. And what like what kept you going as you had faced being a young principal, and passionate about your work, so many struggles and challenges in your life. So who all was your inspiration, who inspired you to stay and go?
So this question has a very different answer from my perspective, though there are many people who inspire us. But the maximum inspiration I get from the person who I see in the mirror. The person whom I see in the mirror actually tells me to be more, to do more, and compete with my own self to become a better version of myself, to analyze and reflect. Am I doing my part towards the society in the right manner? Am I only running after my profession, or I am trying to maintain a balance between my profession, my passion, and I'm giving back to, you said, because I feel at the end of the day, if we do not give back our share to society, then we are not living a fulfilling life, because we don't have to wait till becoming the senior citizen and then thinking that now we have to give back to society. No, for living a fulfilling life, we need to maintain a balance. Enjoy your professional life, enjoy your personal life, have time for the society, and that is what keeps on motivating me. So when this happens, I think all my mirrors turns into the windows of opportunity, and there are ample amount of opportunity if you really wish to make a difference.
Wow, that's really great. Because yes, we always try to figure out and focus on what we don't have, or which opportunity we are not having. But to look at the positive side, we have many opportunities, and we have to take advantage of that thing. So that's really nice to know that you are into that side, and you have divided everything in the proper balance, so that you can give proper time to each and everything. As a woman, it's very important, because it happens with all of us, because sometimes we try to work on only one aspect, and other is left behind, and then we think ki, ab kya hoga, what is next. But yeah, as you said, if the balance is there, I think we will be more focused on the work we are doing. We will be spending a quality time with our family, our kids, and at the end, that energy will stay with us. And another appreciation is like, yes, we always see others for inspiration. So if we look at ourselves, our capabilities, definitely it will be of more value, because yes, we know we have to trust ourselves, and that belief or that trust will help us to grow. And we have seen, like, you are example of that how you are growing, you are making your students grow, and at the end the cycle will help the society to grow. So that is a very good example. It's not like if we are looking at ourselves, it's something we can name as selfish behavior. No, it's all right. We all women, we need to accept, and we need to act that way. So thank you for this bringing this out, and sharing with us, because it's required by all of us. So now my last question is, uh, as Sampurna Nari, what is that one message you want to give to all the Sampurna Naris there, who are looking at you, who wants to get inspired and motivated by you, that one message. What is that one message you want to give to them?
So the message is you're very special. Believe in yourself and being authentic. See, in the world where Google has answer for everything, be authentic because your authenticity matters a lot. And trust me, you are special. All of you are special, and all of you have immense quality. Maybe you are not able to introspect. Maybe you are not able to look within and see how potential you are, and that is what is needed. So to all the Sampoon Naris there, maybe we are still on a journey to become Sampoon. So let's do one thing. Let's join hands with each other. Let's become each other's support. The day you will become other person's support, trust me, you will become Sampoon on your own, because then you will grow and you will let others grow. And as Poonamji, you rightly said, it's a cycle then. When we start helping each other, when we start holding hands, at the end of the day, each one of us grows and each one of us lives happily, because we feel contented that yes, we have done something which was meaningful, which was mindful, and that kind of satisfaction no outside factor can give you. It's an intrinsic satisfaction which is very, very inspiring, very motivating, and very self-satisfying.
Very true, absolutely. Absolutely pleasure to learn from you and to listen to you, because they're very small things, but it's crystal clear. Like, yeah, it's like that. And as we grow as community, we can serve better. And as you are in education field, we want more people like you, because what are we looking is the aspect which is only physical, or somewhere we are not getting connected. So if we have this thought, this mental mentality, somewhere this will benefit all. And for our next generations also, it will be easier. As a woman also, like, it will be easier, because we have to have that clear thought process where how we are consciously doing thing, and how we can just get up and just speak. It's just matter that it's the barrier is there inside our head, it's not outside. Once we break that, it's easy to come out. So all who are listening, like, you have heard Dr. Seema's talk. She's so motivating, so inspiring, and always ready for help. Like, uh, so come out and ask, or just share what thought or that feeling is there, so that you automatically will grow. So thank you, Dr. Seema ji. Thank you for this talk. Thank you for taking your time out. Again, we had some issues,
Thank
so
you,
again
Poonam. I
coming
think,
out.
yes. So, Poonam, you are doing a wonderful job because you are making people come out and speak. See, it takes a lot of courage for people to come out and speak. Not everybody is ready to speak, but when they speak, that is the time when they break that shell. So I think the journey that you are in, bringing females and letting them speak, that itself makes you sampoon first, because you are letting everyone become sampoon. तो ये जो आपने यात्रा शुरू की है, I think that's very, very beautiful, and you are empowering each and every female with that. वो बोलते हैं ना, यद भाव तद भवति. जैसे आपके भाव होते हैं, जैसे आपके विचार होते हैं, वैसे ही आप आगे काम करते हैं. So this, with this beautiful thought, you have started this journey, and I wish you all the best, all the very best, and keep on inspiring people, keep on bringing females to your platform so that they can inspire other. And trust me, in spite of everything, your inspiration will again come from your within. So पहले अंदर झांकिए, अंदर झांकेंगे तो बाहर सब कुछ अच्छा लगेगा.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सही है. And it's actually we are grateful to speakers like you. With that hectic and busy schedule, they are coming out and spending their time sharing their journey with us. So it's not us, it's you. It's not us, it's your inspiration actually, who is helping us to go ahead and help all the uh, women or community there. And we have to work that way only, to expand and grow, as you said, because we need to create a community where we spread, if we are consciously aware, we spread this thing more and more. So thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Again, I'm very grateful to you because as we had planned, scheduled around 2 o'clock, but due to some technical glitch, we were unable to do for giving us time again. So thank you so much. We're
Thank
really
you so much,
grateful.
Puni.
We are really grateful to have speakers like you, and I hope all will be inspired. And there are many of them looking for the inspiration. So thank you so much.
Once again, if I can be of any help in future, feel free to get in touch with me. Always there.
Thank you so much. So thank you so much, and all the audiences who are watching us there. Hope you have learned and will apply what we have listened from Dr. Seema. Do apply it and do share with us because it will help others also. So with that, we will end today's session, and thank you so much again for coming.